I wanted to make a video to show you how to stuff your cushion if you've taken the cushion cover off for any reason, like cleaning, for example. The first thing you do, starting with your cushion cover right side out, is to reach in and grab like a claw into the corner and line up the corner of the cover with the corner of the front of the cushion. Then yank that cover onto that corner really, really well. You want that corner in there as much as possible. Then you just start pulling and lining up the front of the cover with the front of the cushion. So lining up as you go down to the other end of the cushion. I don't care what the sides look like. And here again, I grab like a claw on the inside corner and grab the corner of the cushion to force the corner of the stuffed part into the cover corner. And then I can start working that corner in and pulling the sides down. Up to this point, I didn't care how the fronts or the sides looked, but now that I'm finishing pulling that cover on, I'm going to go ahead and pull everything straight and make sure the sides are lined up and aren't curved funny, and then lay it down on the ground for the next step. Now that I have it laying on the floor, I'm going to reach in and push the seam allowance towards the height of the cushion. So you can see I'm pushing the cushion down and making sure that I get the seam allowance to go vertical rather than across the top or the bottom of the cushion. If the seam allowance lays on the top or the bottom, it'll create a twist in the piping cord that looks funny. It looks off. So I flip the cushion over and I repeat the same thing on the other side, pushing the seam allowance down the front and pulling the seam allowance around where the zipper case is so that it wraps around the full cushion. I'm making sure that the top and bottom are straight now. Now the cover is on, it's straight, and you're ready to zip it up. So here as you're pulling on the zipper, just be sure that you keep those seam allowances pulled towards the height of the cushion. They tend to get twisted. So just go along section by section, pulling the seam allowances and zipping the zipper along. Going at about a foot at a time, you'll get across the cushion cover. When you get to the corner, you might have to do a little bit of extra tucking to get it to lay right and to make sure that the corner is actually on the corner of the foam. And then as you turn the corner, make sure you tuck that little zipper head into the little pocket that's on the cushion. That way you don't see the head once it's all placed in. Here's a close-up of that. Just get it tucked into its little pocket.